Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we will be discussing about the Dataweave functions specific to strings. So let's get started. So as you can see, I have opened up my Anypoint Studio 760 to be precise, and we will be working on DW 2.0. The very first statement after the directive is like the import star from DW core strings. So I have used star just to make sure I am using all the available features from string class. After that, there is a output which I'm expecting in JSON format. I will be using this thing repeatedly in all the functions going forward. So I will keep this as it is and will change the content within these curly braces. So let's get started. The first one is the Camellia. So let me set it up. So what Camellia is about to do, it will camellize the entire string which we are going to pass within this particular function. So as you can see within the preview of this particular uh, key things to understand, all underscores are being removed and the first letter of the string will remain in a small letter, and after that every other instance will be in caps. So first and name N both are in caps, whereas customer C is in small. Similarly, the name, it will remove all these underscores and all the um, other than the first occurrence of the string, the starts S will be capital and W will be capital with U as capital. It only works on underscores, so anything apart from that will remain as it is. Okay. So here you can see other than underscore, it consider every new uh, uh, symbol as a regular string only. So it will not camelize the rest of the things. Okay. So just to take an example again. So this was the original one. So this was about the camelize. Let's go for the next function available. Capitalize. Let me remove the camelize function and put the capitalize over here. What it will do, first letter, it will convert to caps. So this C will be converted to the capital C and all the underscores will be removed and the respective first letter will be converted to caps. And if it is in a camelized format, since this is a camelized and we want to capitalize this, then it will create a space in between and will capitalize the first letter of each of these words. So this was about capitalize. Let's go for the next function. This is the ordinalize. So ordinalize is like we can say one or we can say first. So one and st at the top of it. So it is about that. So first, second, fifth, 103, 100, third. So it is like that. It is being called as ordinalize. Next one is pluralizing and singularizing. So, as the name suggests, it will convert the things animal to animals, boxes to box. Very pretty much simple one. The next one is the character code specific functions. So let me paste this one. So character code, it will pick the first one and it will give the character code value of M, that is 77. Now 0 1, that is U, and the character code value of U, that is at the first index, will be 117. And to confirm that, we have from character code. So if you pass this character code, that will be one letter or one character, it will be 117 will signify for U. So just to cross check, what you can do, put 0 so that it will signify for M, capital M, and if you put 77 here, it will give M. Okay, so this was about character code at a particular index, and to get a character code out of a particular character code value. Now we will go for dasherize. So dasherize, as the name suggests, it will put dashes, right? So all the underscores will be converted into the hyphens, all spaces will be converted into hyphen, along with the capital name will be converted into the small letters. And if there is no space between the two and it is in the camelized format, it will create a space first and then that space will be converted to hyphen. So here you can see the capital N is being converted to small n, and the respective space between that was converted into hyphen. So this was about the dasherize. Let's go for the next one. Similar to the dasherize, we can have the underscores as well. So what it will do, instead of putting hyphen, it will put underscore. So let me align it. Okay. So what it will do, all hyphens will be replaced by underscores. Capitals will be converted to the small letters along with the underscore. And if there is already a capital available within first character or in the camelized format, it will first convert it into the lowercase and it will put a underscore in between. So here it goes. Capital N was being replaced by underscore and small n. So this was about underscore. The next thing is about check. Check if it is alpha. Alpha means alphabet. Okay. So since this is a null value, so it will call is alpha result as false, blank as false, space not alphabet, ABC is alphabet, so it is being marked as true. ABC along with alpha special symbol like hyphen, so it is again a non-alphabetic value, so it is being marked as false. Next one is for the is numeric. So is numeric works only on positive numbers, natural numbers. Okay, so just to give you an example, I will cover that point. So null, it's not a numeric value. Empty text, not a numeric value. Space, not a numeric value, so it is being marked as false. 1, 2, 3, it is a numeric value, marked as true. 1, 2, 3 in what I could say, it's being written in Indian language, so it is being marked as true. 1, 2, 3 with a space. Sixth, it is a false because it is having a space in between. This is alphanumeric. It will be marked as false. Hyphen, again false. 12.3, again false. Minus, false. Plus, false. So in short, it takes up only the uh, non-fractional, non-decimal, and positive values like 0 up to infinity. So this was about is numeric. Let's check it out for is alphanumeric. I will simply replace this thing with this text. So is alphanumeric, it will check. So this is alphanumeric, but this is having a string. So this is alpha. That's why it is being written as true. Now, if we check for this one, it is ABC, AB2C. So it is having alphabet along with the number. So that's why it is being marked as true. Rest of the things, it's hyphen, it's a special icon. So that's why it is being marked as false. Space, that's why it is being marked as false. Empty space, false. Empty text, false. And null, of course, it is a false because it's not alphanumeric value. This was about is alphanumeric. The next thing will be for is the lowercase. So is lowercase. It will check if the entire string being passed as a argument to it is in lowercase or not. If yes, it will return true, otherwise it will return as false. As simple as that. So in this case, this fourth one, ABC is in a small letter, that is why it is being returning as true. Now let's see why other are false. It is false because it is having a special character slash. It is having one in between. One cannot be in lower or upper space. A, B, C with B and C and caps, so that's why it is false. Empty space, we cannot say anything about the lowercase or uppercase. Empty tags and null, that's why these are being false. Now let's check similar stuff for is uppercase. Okay, I'm going to remove this thing and okay, so is uppercase. D1 is true and rest all are false. Again, reason will remain the same as in the case of lowercase. There is a slash, there is a one, there is a space, there is an empty space, there is an empty tag, and there is a null value. Now the next thing is about is white space. So white space is as good as empty. Okay, so that's why these two B2 and C2 empty tags and empty space. So it is being marked as true, and rest of the things are being false because there is no empty white space in between. Correct. It will talk for the entire string. Okay, it's not about in between. It talks about the entire string in as argument. Next thing is left and right pad. So left pad. So what left pad will do? Sorry. LeftPad will append spaces accordingly to the this particular value which we are going to pass. So just to take an example, bat overall string length is of 3 and we are passing LeftPad as 3. So it's being already consumed. So that's why you can see this one as no change in it. -1 value doesn't work in LeftPad or RightPad, so the result will remain same. In C3, LeftPad with BAT already available, so 1, 2, 3 are already there, so it will count for 2 more spaces. So these are the 2 more spaces which are being created. LeftPad on this empty string, it will create 1, 2 and 3, that is 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and null, it doesn't work on null because it requires some string value in it. Let's go to the right pad. So right pad will do exactly the same thing but in the opposite direction. So when we are passing null, it doesn't work on it, and if it is being minus, it doesn't work on it, but rest of the thing it will work. Okay, for bat, it's already consumed the 3, so that's why there is no change in it. For this one, 3 plus 2 spaces, 3 plus 2 spaces, okay, and right pad for 3, 1, 2, 3. So this was about the right pad. Now append if missing. So what it is going to do, give me a moment. Okay, so append if missing is like if it is not available as a empty or as a this particular value is being not available in the first argument, so it will append this particular value on the first string. To explain it in a better way, let's take an example of this one. ABC XYZ. So XYZ is already present as we are comparing with the second argument. So the result will remain same as ABC XYZ. Now in this case XYZ was not there, so it will append it because it was missing. Similarly, this was an empty string and XYZ was not there, so it will append it. ABC with no spaces like empty tags, so it is as good as adding nothing. Null, it doesn't work on null, so result set will be null. So this was about append if missing. Now prepend. Prepend if missing is similar to append, but it's only differ in the direction in where we are going to add the new string. Okay, so let's take an example of this one. The E5 XYZ ABC, and we are comparing with XYZ. XYZ is already present, so that's why the overall result will remain exactly same. Whereas in D5, XYZ was not there, so it prepended it. In C5, it's empty string and it was expecting XYZ, so it is being added. ABC along with the empty tags, it was already there, so no changes at all, so it will remain same, and it of course doesn't work on null. Let's go to the next function, that is repeat. So what it is going to do, first of all, it doesn't work on minus. Okay, also 0 as good as no result. It only works on positive values which are greater than 0. So repeat E 3 times. Repeat E 3 times. As simple as that. Now the next one is substring. Substring functions. We will be covering substring after, substring last, substring before last, and finally the other things we will be discussing. So let's jump onto this. Okay, so let me take an example. So this one, okay. Calculate the substring after B. So it will be CBA, the first instance of B. Substring after B, that is C. Substring after hyphen, but hyphen is not there, so no result. Null, it doesn't work on null. D, but D is not there, so it will return as no, nothing, 0. And empty tags ABC, it will return same as the original argument. Now let's go to the substring after last. Substring after last, in case of ABCBA, it will result in A. In case of D, it is not there, so it will remain same as in the case of substring after as well. Substring after last for ABC with empty tags, it will remain empty tag only. Here it doesn't exist, so it is returning as null or empty string, sorry. And in this case, null, it doesn't work and it is like null only. Next function, substring before. Substring before, it works like anything before B, that is A. Anything before C, it is A and B. Anything before D, it doesn't exist, so empty. Anything before a space or empty text, it's ABC. What else? Anything before hyphen, empty tag, and it doesn't work on null again. Before last. Similar to before, substring before, but it will count for the last one. So let's see for in case of this one, the last one is this, and anything before this is ABC. In case of D, it is empty. In case of empty string, that is the occurrence of this one, it will count as B, A, and B. Okay. So like this. If you want anything last but one you want to remove, or the last character from a string you want to remove, this function can be used. Just keep this thing in mind. Hyphen, it doesn't work on a hyphen if it is an empty string, and null, as usual, it doesn't work. It is A, and rest of the things we have covered. Next thing is about wrap if missing. If missing, we have already covered for prepend and append. So this time we are wrapping. When we wrap, how we wrap? It's like wrapping on and after, right? Start as well as in the end. So it should be something similar to that. To take an example, let's see this one. It doesn't have in the starting slash, so resultant is having a starting slash. This one doesn't have an ending slash, so it appended a slash in the end. This one, starting and end both are missing, so it appended in the first as well as in last. It checks if slash is there, slash is already there, so it will not change anything. AB is being marked in single quotes and it is checking if the single quote exists. Yes, it already exists, so no impact, it will return the same thing. AB, it will check for X, X doesn't exist, though, so it will put X in front, X in back. So X, AB, X. Last one, it for the empty tag, it doesn't find this quote, single quote, so it will wrap the single quote. And the null, it doesn't work on null. Now the next one is wrap with. So what it is going to do, even if it doesn't have any if missing condition, okay. So even if it is there, it is going to put it again. So take an example of this one. A, B doesn't have any single quote, so it has appended and prepended on both the sides, front and back. Similarly, if it is being already there, again it is inserting one more. X, of course, it's not there, so it will add in front as well in back. Single quotes, it doesn't have. I think it doesn't have, right? So it appended in the front and in the back. On null, it doesn't work. Unwrap. Unwrap is quite similar to what we have done with wrap. So let's check this out. So what it will do, if it is already there, it will remove it, and if it is not, it will append it. Okay, so in this case, in the back it was there, but not in front. So it will remove from back and put it in the front. Similarly, if it is in the front, it will remove from front and put it in the back. If it is not there, then it's good. If it is already uh, if it is already within the front and the end, it will remove these things. Okay, so capital AB, okay, that is there, and ending with BA, caps. Now for ABC within single quotes, if it is there, it will remove the single quotes. So it is going to remove the null, or you can say the /0 character from this null value, so it will result in null only, and it doesn't work on null with empty tag. So in significant thing to take it from here is like this one. Some of the times we have the input coming in single quotes and we want it to be in the plain string. You can use this unwrap option along with single quotes. It will remove the incoming single quotes from the incoming string or incoming payload. This was about unwrap. Next thing will be the max size. With max size, okay, sorry, it doesn't work on null. First of all, most of the all of the functions are of a string class doesn't work on null in general. Okay, and this is, you can consider this particular um, as a container in which the size is of 2 only, but we are trying to put 3. So we have put down the first character 1, second character 2, but there is no space for 3 because the overall size was 2. So it will allow only 1 and 2. Similarly, for 3, it is 1 to 3 is good. But what if I'm having only 1? So it allowed only the first character. One, two, three, but the maximum size is 10, so still we have 7 places to fill in. So what I will do, so you can see it stopped at the 10th character length. This can be used in along with the substring combination, but this is more onto the putting a upper limit on the size of a particular string. If it is a empty string and we are trying to put a maximum size of 0, then of course the result will be empty string only. See, because what we are trying to put empty, so it doesn't matter what is the size is over there. I think with this we have covered pretty much all the functions available within the strings core string class of TW 2.0. I hope you like this video, and this will come handy in different situations, particularly when you are handling different string based payload and you want to manipulate it with n number of combinations. Thanks for watching the video and have a great day ahead. Thank you.